Hey, I wanted to jump on and talk about getting unstuck in 2022. Getting unstuck in 2022. Y'all, I had an experience the other day that just gave me a very good scenario for what I'm talking about today. I was coming out of my community one morning to get ready, to just start my day, and it was a tractor trailer who had gotten stuck in between two trees on both sides of the street that I needed to turn on to get out of my community. So the tractor had actually, per se, like jackknifed in a sense to get, to turn. He didn't jackknife as in like wrecking, but he just made his trailer like, go to the degree to where he made his cab go to the degree to where he was like on the side of his tractor, and he was able to make that turn around, but the trailer, when it came around like this, it got stuck between the two trees. I mean, and when I say stuck, it was stuck, and the trees were kind of torn up because the tractor had actually busted up a rim and stuff and like scraped up the trees. I mean, it was like crazy, man. He got down there, and it is a little roundabout, but however, it was another vehicle there, so he couldn't turn around. So he tried to do the best. I would have just backed up and started over. I would have just backed up. But, it's easy to say that in hindsight, But with him being a skilled driver like he was supposed to be, he should have made that better decision. And we're going to talk about that too. Because you are the operator, you are the driver of your life. Okay, now this tractor was stuck, and the cab was sitting over there on the side, probably calling in to dispatch and telling them what's going on, and he had to like call in a tow truck that's able to get tractor trailers unstuck. So anyway, the people coming out of the neighborhood, they had to like go through these other little trees off of the sidewalk to get onto the main road just to get out of the neighborhood. Okay, so that's the backstory. So what I want to talk about in getting unstuck in 2022 is the process of being stuck, getting unstuck, and what to do whenever you are free. Okay, because whenever you're stuck, no matter how many cars backed up right there at my entrance and on the other side of people who needed to get in, no matter how many cars backed up, that guy with the trailer, he couldn't do nothing because he was stuck. He couldn't do nothing for us. He couldn't do nothing. I mean, we could have got out and screamed and hollered and threatened him, and all of this kind of stuff, which I wouldn't have done that, but but it could have been all kind of scenarios. But guess what? He couldn't do nothing for the situation. He was stuck. That trailer was stuck. It couldn't even, it was stuck on the trees. It was stuck on the trees. And it was a possibility that the city would have had to even come in and cut down the trees in order to get the trailer off of it from being stuck. Is whenever you're stuck, you can't do nothing for nobody. You can't do nothing for nobody. You can't even do anything for yourself because you are stuck. You can't even move. You can't even move because you are stuck. And whenever you are stuck, you're going to have to call in those people who can get you unstuck. Just like that, the skill of the guys that came with the tow truck for the tractor trailers, they were skilled, but when they came, they were the big dogs. They not caring about whatever else is around the situation. They're getting ready to do what they need to do, pull that trailer out, get it unstuck, charge you your month, charge you what it costs to get that thing unstuck, and they're out. They don't want you getting in the way. They don't want your input. They're going to come and they're going to assess the situation, and they're going to do what needs to be done to get you unstuck. And whenever you're in that situation of getting unstuck, whenever you're like, no, I can't, or this or that, or, you're giving all of these reasons and all of these excuses and all of this feedback, then you are actually just delaying what they need to do. Because whenever the big dogs come in, or the helpers that's going to help you, the pastors, the prophets, the evangelists, the teachers, just that support system, then they're coming to do what they got to do. They're coming to do what they have to do. Because guess what? I look at it like this. Whenever even the guy that got the trailer stuck, he went through training. He was taught how to maneuver. So he was having his senses sharpened, per se, to make decisions on how to maintain and how to keep that tractor trailer operating properly. Okay, so his senses is supposed to be able to make the decisions needed to keep everything going smooth. Yeah, so whenever you are going on in life and everything, you learn life skills. You learn the things, and you even get people in your path who give you subtle or give you beginning information on how to maintain. They give you this information. Now, whenever you maneuver on in life and you make wrong decisions and you end up stuck because of your own decisions and your own rationality and everything, and you can't even do nothing for yourself. You can't even do anything for yourself. So guess what? A big dog is going to come in, and they are not going to be as subtle anymore as you just like driving down the road, just paying attention to the signs and you're in movement. They're not going to be subtle like that. They are coming to get you unstuck by any means necessary. And that means that they will expose your stuff if they have to. I ain't talking about to other people. I'm talking about to you. They're going to read your mail. They're going to read your card. They're going to tell you the things that need to be done in order to get you unstuck. Now, are you going to pay the price as far as the change and everything that's going to be needed to get unstuck? I don't know. That would be totally up to you. But they will be presented unto you, and they will appear unto you to get you unstuck. So y'all, it's time to stop getting offended, and it's time to put in the work in order to get unstuck. It is time to stop being offended by the people that come into your life to help you get unstuck. It's time to stop getting offended by them, because they're going to tell you, they're going to get into the dirty. They're going to get into the pit and pull you out. So you can't get offended. You have to just grit your teeth, bite the bullet, and do what needs to be done to get unstuck, if indeed you want to be unstuck. Yeah, so once you are unstuck, then you're just there, because whenever the tow truck pulled that tractor out, they didn't tow it anywhere. They just pulled it on that little side road and they left it there, because they wasn't authorized to take it anywhere else. It wasn't in the instructions to take the trailer away. They just got it unstuck. And then someone else was going to come and try to repair the trailer, because it was so much damage done to the wheels on the trailer, and even to the landing gear that holds the trailer up. Whenever the tow truck pulled it, the landing gear was still down, which the driver should have known to pull that landing gear up before that trailer was maneuvered. See, that came again with the skill of the operator, because you have to be aware and you have to make those crucial decisions. I'm gonna adjust my camera. You have to make those crucial decisions that are going to keep you operating properly. So whenever the trailer was actually out, then whenever you are actually out, now you have to make the decisions to, okay, what do I do now? What do I do next? And that's going to come with repairing. That's going to come with being restored. That's going to come with resetting. That's going to come with letting the old things that were wounded, let it go and take on the new thing. You're going to have to switch up. You can't drive away with that same old toe up stuff. You cannot. And you cannot walk away with those same tore up mindsets. Now, if you do drive away with the tore up stuff, and if it allows you to move without being stuck again, if it allows you to move, then you're going to be moving toxic, in a toxic manner. You're going to be moving improperly, okay? You're going to be inhibited. I'm going to say that. So whenever you continue to go on with the same old toxic mindsets and everything, then you're gonna inhibit your progress again, and you're gonna find yourself 9 times out of 10 broke down somewhere. Okay, you're gonna be broke down somewhere, or you're gonna cause injury to somebody else. So it's very important, y'all, to realize what your mode of being stuck is really doing, because whenever you're stuck, the people, places, and things that you have a divine appointment with, there's nothing you can do for them. You're not even ready to be what you need to be, so you're not going to be ready to be there for them whenever the time comes. So whenever you are stuck, it's not just you. It's not just you. You're messing up a lot of different people. Whenever you're a mother and you're stuck, then you're messing up your kids. You're messing up your children. You're messing up your co-workers. You're messing up your husband. You're messing up a whole lot of stuff because you're stuck. You're stuck in your own head and in your own mind and thoughts and everything. And you're no good for nobody in that area. In that area, I'll say. In that area. Because even the trailer that was stuck between the trees, the area that he was stuck at, he wasn't no good for nobody. He wasn't no good for nobody. But somewhere else, once he got that trailer unstuck and that the stuff that was on the back of that trailer that needed to be delivered, then that was good for somebody. But as long as he was stuck, they wasn't getting nothing either, really. They wasn't getting anything. So yeah, get unstuck and get moving. Get unstuck and get moving. Once you get unstuck, move. You got to move. You got to propel forward. And whenever you're propelling forward, it's at your pace. It's at the pace that's comfortable for you. You can walk, then you can run. You may start off crawling, but move. Be in movement. Be in movement. Be in movement. So yeah, y'all, let's get unstuck in 2022. Let's get unstuck in 2022. Thank you.